it's been an absolute zoo or rat race to hunt down fuel. We waited till we got to the springs thinking it was going to be $2.99. We got here, it was like $3.29, and then every spot we went to, it was like 30 cents more. So someone was screwing up the Fuel Buddy or Gas Buddy app, inflating the or making the price lower than what it actually was. But right outside of the springs here, this one, or outside of Manitou Spring where I just did the incline, actually you can see the incline there right in the middle. $3.19 here, and it has a sticker, so that's what we were finding. The Sam's Club usually says ultra low sulfur, but the one we went to, I think it was $3.09, did not have a sticker, so we just kind of topped it off to get by. See a spigot over there. I want to see if it's live, and then go in and ask if it's potable. It doesn't look like it's been ran in a while. Yeah, I don't think she's good. Nope, I was gonna say that'd be a double whammy. Potable water and ultra low sulfur, but no. What a good boy. He's just the best. You've never been up to Pikes Peak. Be an experience for you too. Rach just made some yogurt bowls. I said we could wait until we got up Pikes Peak a little bit and do like lunch, brunch, find a pullover and just take in the view. But she was pretty hungry.
I'm trying to avoid altitude sickness.
Yeah, trying to avoid altitude sickness and like getting sick. Whether the food part helps or not, it probably doesn't help if you have an empty stomach. So good call on her part. We just sat here right outside of Garden of the Gods. We were over in this neck of the woods last night, and then I did the Manitou Incline this morning. So we hung out here. Rach had 2 work calls she had to get wrapped up, and now we're gonna head to Pikes Peak. I just checked, the weather conditions are still the same. 16 of the 19 miles of the highway up there is open. 3 of the 19 miles are closed for ice. Yesterday and the day before, I believe only 13 of the 19 miles were open. Well, we shall see. closed. Said the last 3 miles were closed. I've seen people going up, and it looks like they've opened it more. So we're gonna get in the van and risk it. Hope that we can go all the way up to the top. That'd be sweet. Be our lucky day. So we made it up here. They opened up the road. We tried getting up here, and guy said it was closed and said we had to turn around. And then like we ate lunch, and an hour later, we're still up here. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How about that, huh? Yummy donuts.
Best donut I've ever had.
Got a sticker for the rig.
We're trying to breathe.
Yeah, it is actually labor intensive to breathe, or it's you notice it for sure. Eat it. We are in the clouds. Mount Evans. That way. Crazy.
And you've never been up that?
Drove up to it, and then the gate was closed both times because of avalanche warning. So no, I've never done it, but have been to the start of it. There is a fire lookout tower that's enclosed. I believe it used to be a fire lookout tower, and you can reserve it. Not too far up the road from Pikes Peak. You got to hike in there, and then you're up on the top of a mountain. I would love to do something like that during a lightning storm. Seriously, like that would be so insane. There's lightning rods on it and stuff.
Well, duh.
Duh!
Don't fall on that.
He's gonna bust his rusty cage. You could hear his claws like on the glass when we weren't antagonizing him, we were just walking by. He just wants to play.
We hope.
Maybe not. Beautiful day. This was gorgeous. This really, I didn't even explain. This couldn't have worked out any better. So Monday and Tuesday I called. It was closed after 13 miles. So Rachel really wouldn't have even seen the best part, where it like kind of really starts to go up and then like the snow-covered mountains and stuff. So we called today. They said 16 of the 19 miles were open. I asked at the gate. She said, yeah, I really don't know. That's just what's closed. So 3 miles were not open. And then when we went up to the top, there was a ranger and he told us to turn around. We cooked lunch. And then after lunch, I was like, I think these people are going back up there through the gate. So sure enough, they had opened it. How lucky did we get?
After we ate lunch and
Yeah, otherwise we could have literally timed it to where we were on our way down. Had we have hiked, we would have been like, oh, let's just go down and find a spot to cook lunch. And yeah, super worked out because Rachel hadn't seen this and it's breathtaking. It's really beautiful. Yeah.
this way.
UFO and Bigfoot search and rescue.
This way. Hey, on the road.
Scooting on down the mountain. I can only do so much engine braking. We smelled the brakes for a little bit there, but I mean, I can't redline it the whole way down, so I don't want to.
Sometimes you gotta ciabatta.
But you gotta do what you gotta do. Other than that, great though. This was a beautiful day. Weather was perfect, as I said. The whole road was opened up mid-afternoon or about an hour after we were here. Oh, I would have been so bummed. Like Rachel said, I'd been calling each day and it kept getting better and better. Now I guess they're expecting snow tomorrow. If I would have called tomorrow morning and they said, oh, 16, 19 miles are open, I think the snow is supposed to be later in the afternoon. Kind of interesting. The lady at the front told us they can't use salt because it'll mess up, like what, for the sheep and goats?
Environmental stuff because it's above the tree line.
Yeah, interesting.
So maybe just the runoff.
Oh, sure, maybe even the water. I suppose the water.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. Hard to say.
She almost worded it like you can't use salt up that high, though.
No, she said it was for the environmental stuff.
No salt anywhere. Yeah. Who knows?
But yeah, it was great. This was sweet. Right, Rachel's first time.
Pikes Peaking.
Yeah, and you loved it. You had a good experience.
And it was clear.
Crystal clear. Seafall miles.
For miles. They said you could see 130 miles away into a portion of New Mexico.
Yeah, a ranger came up and was telling us about that. Nice guy. You could see where he was talking too, and that's like, what? It's insane.
Crazy.
Vantage point. All right, we're gonna keep on driving.
We're trying to find a bear.
Yeah, in winter. Keep looking. Wow, so we've been in the city for a while, but downtown Colorado Springs, our buddy that used to live here told us about this page 719 or 791 can't drive because of just how people drive around here. We were just at a left-hand turn lane, and in the lane, I made sure to check over because I was like, is the sky falling right now? Are we not in the right lane? No, we're in the right lane. And 3 different cars almost clipped us, and I mean,
head on.
Yeah, definitely impaired. 2 of them for sure impaired.
Yeah, it wasn't cars turning left from the other way, like across us. It was ones coming head on, just in their own straight lane of travel.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It shouldn't have been that hard.
The one car was an insurance auction car. That dude looked like he was probably just driving around, still had the sticker on the windshield. So I'm guessing not registered, not insured.
Maybe it had like a faulty steering rack or something and he couldn't.
No, he didn't even, yeah, they were just... Anyways, all right, so we got to this brewery. We're gonna go in here, have a beer. We have been here before, 2-3 years ago, I think.
Whenever it was, there wasn't even a building.
Yeah, that's
there.
right. None of that was across the street. You're 100% right. It was a field.
Mm-hmm.
So crazy,
I think
man.
that was in 2020.
That's all it's gonna be in the future, is just these high-rise apartments and whatever. I mean, it brings in business and that, but then when you rent those things out for $3,200 a month, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy to see that much change. Same with Las Vegas. Whenever we go through Las Vegas, it's like, oh my God, golden color everywhere. I guess the more I talk about it, everywhere. All right, we're gonna get cleaned up and go in there, have ourselves a beer, and then go to sleep. We're exhausted. I'm just wiped, but what a beautiful day.
Nate and I have been awake 12 hours and we're just pooped.
Yeah, well, I've probably hiked 9 miles today, or hiked, and 2,744 stairs in less than a mile. Yeah, like, and I ran down the 2.5-3 miles of switchback, so my knees are just jacked.
Barking.
Yeah, they hurt. All right, see you in the future. Cheers. Broken knees.
Cheers.
To a great day.
Cheers.
It was a wonderful day. We just avoided 3 car accidents in 15 seconds, so it's an even better day now. That's a first for me. I've never almost been in 3 separate wrecks.
All we did.
Sitting still.
That's what I was gonna say. We weren't
People would be
moving.
like, dude, maybe it's a you problem. Maybe you were like, if you almost got in 3 wrecks, but no, we're sitting still.
That's like what
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I like it for sure.
This is super good.
Where's that? The beers are good. Tastes even better after a long day of.
And there's free popcorn here.
Yeah, this place is really cute. And I like the name, Mash Mechanics. Right?
Yep. With an X.
Just went and had a beer at a brewery called
Mash Mechanics.
Mash Mechanics. It's good. It was good beer. It was nice. Low key, is that seriously our second brewery this whole trip?
I think so.
That's crazy, which is good. We haven't really been doing a lot of breweries. We like them, but as I've said in other videos, we just... I mean, part of it was we were out in the middle of nowhere for a lot of this trip, to where there just wasn't breweries around.
We did a brewery on Valentine's Day, but it wasn't on our passport.
scheduled a boondocker not too far from here, right downtown Colorado Springs. We had a boondocker last night, right downtown. So we'll stay there tonight, and then I think kind of head out of there early in the morning and head towards Denver and north. Get a little bit of driving out of the way, and then figure out what we want to do tomorrow. Today was great though. If you've never done Pikes Peak before, highly would recommend. It was super cool. On Manitou Incline too, if you're up for a challenge. When did we buy spinach? I don't even remember that. What was that
For that recipe that I
yeah.
haven't made yet.
Actually, we're going to hit a Planet Fitness in the morning probably, or maybe wait till we get north, one of the two. But that's on the roster as well. We went back and forth about coming to the Springs, and we're very glad we did. I mean, the whole loop. We did Black Canyon to the Gunnison, Great Sand Dunes, then headed north to Colorado Springs. Did the incline today, Pikes Peak, Garden of the Gods yesterday. We parked there today, but we did the hike yesterday. Mm-hmm. So we hit it all. We did everything we wanted to do taking this route.
We could drive straight to Estes Park, spend the day there. I mean, what's it going to be, $50 extra coming back and forth? Like, I mean, it's not the end of the world.
No. It wouldn't be the end of the world at all. We would just have to get there early to where it's worth our time. So gorgeous. Today was just... It hit me right in the feels with, wow, this place is just...
We're only a 5-minute drive from the boot. Started.
You're good. You didn't interrupt.
Hit you right in the feels because you feel pain.
Yeah. That too. But just the beauty of it, the smell of the pines, and I like the snow when it's up in the mountains. But yeah, so that's that. Here we are in the parking lot. There's another Sprinter over here too. That was at Garden of the Gods this morning, yellow, older guy. I couldn't pick him out in the brewery which one it was, but you think it was the couple that left?
Maybe it was the one staying right next to us when we ordered.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sore though. I should really look for a resort pass and find just a cheap hotel with a hot tub to soak in.
Hello, we're Planet Fitness. You can go in a massage bed tomorrow.
It doesn't do anything for my knees.
It does full body, doesn't it?
No, I mean, it doesn't do anything on the tops of my knees. Yeah, we're gonna head to where we're gonna stay after this, so I'll probably just cut it at this so you're not just listening to us chew. And
good night. Good luck.
Good night, good luck. Have a great evening, day, afternoon, morning. You got anything to say, Zook?
Peace, love.
Zook says peace, love, respect, and planet Earth. All right.